Who that? Damn, who I thought that first game. You remember? Fuck. Hey, we got a bad back, man. My bad. We got a bad back. Hey, we got a bad back. My bad, man. We got a bad hook. I keep making this mistake. That's on me. Hold on. All right. You can send another one. My bad, man.
Hey, no problem. You got to apologize. You all right?
I forgot who I threw first game too. Who I threw first game?
Well, I raised mine down, so I definitely won't do that.
I forgot. I had to play so many games.
Right.
Let me go back to our little broadcast real quick. Hold on a second. Let me see. Guardians. I'm about to look at the clip real quick. I do Bird song. Okay.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And towing the slab here, Luis Ortiz. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Line to left.
Stayed up.
Kwan makes the catch, and there's one down. And here is Matt Chapman. And that's outside. One out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Two outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Swings and misses. Strike one.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball, 1 strike.
And a curve is down and in. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's even up. And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Just off the outside corner. And the count's even at 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Jose Ramirez. That's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. That one fouled off. Ortiz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. This to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And digging in for San Francisco, Jake Cronenworth. They say it went. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is fouled back. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Willy Adames stands in. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball.
Man at first, 1 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas settles under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Elliot Ramos. Lifted in the air, out to left. Kwan makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Fitzgerald hauls it in for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Ortiz back to work. Strike 1.
All these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. On to first.
He's out.
First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball out towards left field. Kwan moving back. On the warning track and hauls it in. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swings through that.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The pitch. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Angel Martinez. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Way out front for strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time. As we go to the top of the 4th. And here is Matt Chapman. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Flores, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. fouled off down the right side. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Santana, 2. Bottom 4, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Lane Thomas. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Guardians, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Going 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No balls. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one just missing inside. Ball 1. That one inside. Look out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That one down the line, and a foul ball. Cronenworth measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now, Willy Adames. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. To third. And it stays fair.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Ramos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Adames leads off first with 1 away. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. The throw in. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
On the ground to third. Base hit. 1 run in already. Ramos headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bailey now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one 95 to finish him off. So the batting order turns over. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Now Matt Chapman at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So up next, Carlos Santana. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him. And that's 9 in a row. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Ortiz back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And downstairs.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
In the air, right field. Yastrzemski moving under this one. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No balls. 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
That's a
Naylor
check.
tries
Did
to
he
check
go?
his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Caught looking his first time up. And a swing and a miss.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Ball.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. There's a line drive to left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Top of inning number 7. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 16, Jacob Newman.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Corrals it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rocchio makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Little chopper rolls foul.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Now the number 2 hitter, Daniel Schneemann. Swings through that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That one missed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0.
No strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Foul ball. That one to first, and that squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now that's the center fielder, Tyler.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. Hit on the ground, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Matt Chapman. Junis, a 6'3" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Swing and a miss, strike one. And strike two. Fitzgerald leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. But he's saved. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
The left fielder,
Check swing. He went. And that is strike one.
0-1.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Oh, this one's hammered, and it's not coming back. And there goes the bid in history. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. It's 2-1. One down. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swings through that one out in front that time.
One strike.
Swings and misses. No balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. The left-hander on now, Yuki Matsui.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. First pitch swinging.
No ball. One strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Jake Cronenworth, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Adames now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Reaching for it and brings it in. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. So digging in, Angel Martinez. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. First pitch misses. And there's a ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls. 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
This could end it. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball.